Breaking Barriers, a courageous guide to overcoming fear and embracing growth. Written by M.A.B. Published by Elevate Your Mind. Introduction. Embracing the unknown. Fear, it's a universal experience. Whether it's the fear of failure, rejection, or the uncertainty of stepping into the unknown, it can paralyze us, keeping us confined within the comfortable yet limiting boundaries of what we know. But what if I told you that the very thing you fear could also be your greatest opportunity for growth? This book is not about erasing fear entirely. It's about changing your relationship with it. Fear, after all, is a natural response designed to protect us. Yet, when it starts dictating our choices, it becomes a barrier to living fully, achieving our dreams, and discovering our true potential. Stepping out of your comfort zone is not just a bold act. It's a transformative journey. It's in the discomfort of the unfamiliar where life's most meaningful experiences lie. Whether you're striving for personal growth, pursuing a long-held ambition, or simply looking to break free from a stagnant routine, this book is your roadmap to breaking barriers and embracing the unknown with courage. In the chapters that follow, we'll explore practical strategies to confront and manage fear, inspiring stories of individuals who have successfully overcome their own challenges, and actionable exercises to help you step boldly into new territory. Remember, fear is not the enemy. Stagnation is. By choosing to move forward despite fear, you're taking the first step toward a more empowered, fulfilled, and authentic version of yourself. Let's embark on this journey together and uncover the incredible potential waiting on the other side of your comfort zone. Are you ready to break free? Let's begin. Chapter 1. Understanding fear, friend or foe. Fear is one of the most primal emotions we experience as humans. It's hardwired into us for survival, a natural response to danger that triggers the fight, flight, or freeze reaction. But in today's world, where threats are rarely life-threatening, fear has evolved into something far more complex. It can hold us back, whispering doubts into our minds and building invisible walls around our potential. In this chapter, we'll explore the nature of fear, what it is, where it comes from, and why it can feel so overwhelming. Most importantly, we'll begin to shift your perception of fear from an enemy to a guide, one that, if understood, can lead you toward growth and transformation. The science of fear. Fear starts in the brain, specifically in the amygdala, a small almond-shaped structure that acts as our internal alarm system. When faced with a perceived threat, the amygdala sends signals to the rest of the body, causing your heart to race, your palms to sweat, and your breathing to quicken. This response, while essential in life or death situations, can be triggered by non-lethal scenarios. Public speaking, trying something new, or facing the unknown. By understanding how fear works biologically, we can begin to see it not as a weakness but as a neutral signal, a warning system that can be managed, rather than a force that controls us. Types of fear. Fear manifests in different ways for everyone. Here are some of the most common forms. Fear of failure. The belief that making mistakes will diminish your worth or reputation. Fear of rejection. The worry that others won't accept you as you are. Fear of the unknown. The discomfort of not knowing what lies ahead. Fear of success. Yes, even success can be scary when it comes with new expectations or pressures. By identifying the specific fears holding you back, you can begin to confront them with clarity and purpose. How fear shapes your comfort zone. Your comfort zone is your brain's way of keeping you safe. It's the familiar routine, the predictable environment, and the avoidance of risk. While it feels good to stay there, comfort zones can quickly become cages, stifling growth and limiting possibilities. Fear is the gatekeeper of this zone, convincing you that stepping out is dangerous. But what if stepping out wasn't dangerous at all? What if it was simply uncomfortable, a temporary sensation that leads to greater rewards? Reframing fear. Here's the key. Fear is not your enemy. It's a sign that you're standing on the edge of something important. Instead of avoiding it, try asking yourself, what is this fear trying to teach me? Often, the things we fear the most are the things we need to face to grow. Take a moment to reflect on a time when fear held you back. What did you lose by staying in your comfort zone? Now, think of a time when you pushed through fear. What did you gain? These moments, however small, are proof that fear can be overcome, and that doing so leads to personal empowerment. Exercise, mapping your fears. To begin your journey of breaking barriers, try this exercise. Write down 3 fears that are currently holding you back. For each fear, ask yourself, what's the worst that could happen if I face this fear? What's the best that could happen? What small step could I take today to confront this fear? By breaking fear into manageable pieces, it becomes less overwhelming and more approachable. A new relationship with fear. At its core, fear is a natural part of life. The goal isn't to eliminate it but to change how you respond to it. As you move forward, remember that fear signals opportunity. Each time you feel it, you're on the brink of growth. In the next chapter, we'll explore the comfort zone in greater depth and learn practical strategies for stepping beyond its boundaries. But for now, take a moment to embrace your fears. They're not obstacles. They're signposts pointing the way to your next great adventure. Chapter 2. The comfort zone, safe but stagnant. Imagine sitting in your favorite chair at home, wrapped in a warm blanket and sipping a cup of tea. This is your comfort zone, a place of familiarity, security, and ease. While it feels good to stay here, life doesn't thrive in stillness. Growth, fulfillment, and self-discovery all lie beyond the boundaries of comfort. Yet leaving it can feel daunting. Why? Because fear stands at the border, convincing you to stay put. In this chapter, we'll explore the concept of the comfort zone, why it's so tempting to stay within it, and how stepping out, even in small ways, can lead to incredible transformation. What is the comfort zone? Your comfort zone is a psychological space where your activities and behaviors fit a routine or pattern that minimizes stress and risk. In this zone, you feel in control. It's predictable, manageable, and safe. But it's also where complacency resides. While the comfort zone serves a purpose, it helps you recharge and maintain balance. It's not meant to be your permanent home. Staying too long leads to stagnation, dissatisfaction, and missed opportunities. The illusion of safety. The comfort zone often feels like a fortress protecting you from failure, rejection, or discomfort. But this safety is often an illusion. By avoiding challenges, you may inadvertently miss out on personal growth, limit your ability to adapt to change, reduce your resilience in the face of adversity, prevent yourself from discovering your full potential. True safety lies not in avoidance but in building the confidence to handle whatever life throws your way. The growth zone. Outside your comfort zone lies the growth zone, a place where you learn new skills, face challenges, and expand your potential. This is where the magic happens. It's where you discover new passions, develop resilience, and build the confidence to take on even greater challenges. Between the comfort zone and the growth zone, however, lies the fear zone. This is the space where doubts, insecurities, and the voices of fear grow loudest. Many people retreat back to comfort when they hit this zone. The key is to push through it, knowing that growth awaits on the other side. Signs you're stuck in your comfort zone. How can you tell if you've been lingering in your comfort zone too long? Here are some common signs. You avoid new opportunities because they feel risky. You feel restless, bored, or unfulfilled. You find yourself making excuses to avoid change. You envy others who are pursuing their dreams. You frequently think, what if? If any of these resonate with you, it's time to take a step, however small, out of your comfort zone. Small steps, big changes. Breaking free from your comfort zone doesn't mean leaping into the unknown all at once. Start with manageable, incremental steps that build your confidence over time. Here are some strategies. Set a stretch goal. Choose a goal that excites and challenges you but isn't overwhelming. Try something new. Take a class, visit a new place, or strike up a conversation with someone unfamiliar. Change your routine. Even small changes, like taking a different route to work or trying a new hobby, can expand your comfort zone. Face small fears. Identify a minor fear and confront it. Success in small steps builds courage for bigger challenges. Exercise the comfort zone challenge. To start expanding your comfort zone, try this exercise. Draw 3 concentric circles on a piece of paper. Label the innermost circle comfort zone. Label the middle circle fear zone. Label the outermost circle growth zone. Write down activities or goals that fall into each zone for you. Choose one thing from the fear zone to work on this week. Take one small action to move toward it. The rewards of growth. Each time you step out of your comfort zone, you expand it. What once seemed scary becomes familiar, and your confidence grows. Over time, you'll find yourself taking on challenges you never thought possible. Stepping out of your comfort zone isn't about recklessness. It's about intentional growth. It's about saying yes to opportunities, even when fear is present, and trusting in your ability to navigate the unknown. A journey worth taking. The comfort zone is cozy, but life isn't meant to be lived in a bubble. Growth begins where the comfort zone ends. Each step you take, no matter how small, is a victory. As you continue this journey, remind yourself that discomfort is temporary, but the rewards of stepping into the growth zone are lasting. In the next chapter, we'll dive into practical techniques for overcoming the fear that arises when you venture beyond your comfort zone. Together, we'll develop tools to face challenges head-on and move closer to the life you want. Chapter 3. Overcoming Fear, Tools to Face the Unknown. Fear is a natural reaction to stepping out of your comfort zone, but it doesn't have to control you. The key to breaking free is learning how to face fear head-on and manage it effectively. By developing a toolbox of strategies, you can reduce fear's hold on you and move forward with confidence. In this chapter, we'll explore practical techniques to overcome fear, from reframing your mindset to using actionable exercises that help you build resilience. Understanding the roots of fear. Fear often stems from uncertainty or the belief that you're unprepared for what lies ahead. These feelings are natural, but they can be challenged. To overcome fear, it's important to first identify its source. Ask yourself, what am I afraid of? Is it failure, judgment, or the unknown? Why does this fear matter to me? Understanding its importance can provide clarity. What evidence supports this fear? Often, fears are based on assumptions rather than facts. When you break fear down into its components, it becomes more manageable and less overwhelming. Reframing fear as a growth opportunity. Instead of viewing fear as a barrier, consider it a sign that you're on the brink of growth. Fear signals that you're stepping into new territory, an opportunity to learn and expand. Reframing fear in this way can shift your mindset from avoidance to action. Try this mental exercise. When fear arises, replace the thought, I can't do this, with this is an opportunity to grow. Remind yourself of past experiences where facing fear led to positive outcomes. By changing how you perceive fear, you reduce its power over you. Tools to overcome fear. The power of visualization. Visualization is a powerful technique to mentally prepare for challenges. Close your eyes and imagine yourself successfully navigating a feared situation. Picture every detail, the sights, sounds, and emotions you'll experience. Focus on how accomplished and proud you'll feel afterward. Repeat this exercise daily to build confidence and reduce anxiety. The 5-second rule. Fear thrives on hesitation. The longer you wait, the more your mind amplifies the fear. Use the 5-second rule to act before fear can take over. When fear strikes, count down 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Take immediate action, whether it's sending an email, making a call, or stepping onto a stage. This technique short-circuits fear and shifts you into action mode. Exposure therapy. Facing fear in small, controlled doses can desensitize you to it over time. Start with low-stakes scenarios and gradually work your way up. For example, if you fear public speaking, start by speaking in front of a close friend. Once comfortable, try a small group and then a larger audience. Each success builds confidence and reduces fear's intensity. Grounding techniques. When fear feels overwhelming, grounding techniques can help bring you back to the present moment. Try this exercise. Identify 5 things you can see, 4 things you can touch, 3 things you can hear, 2 things you can smell, and 1 thing you can taste. This practice shifts your focus away from fear and onto your immediate surroundings, calming your mind. Affirmations and self-talk. The stories you tell yourself about fear influence your response to it. Practice positive affirmations to counteract fear-based thoughts. Examples include, I am capable of handling this challenge. Fear is temporary. Growth is lasting. I've faced challenges before, and I can do it again. Exercise. Fear journal. To better understand and manage fear, keep a fear journal. Here's how. Identify the fear. Write down what you're afraid of and why. Challenge the fear. Ask yourself, what's the worst that could happen? What's the best that could happen? Plan a step forward. List one small action you can take to face the fear. Review your journal regularly to track your progress and celebrate victories, no matter how small. The rewards of facing fear. Each time you confront fear, you expand your boundaries and build resilience. The more you practice, the less fear will control your life. Over time, you'll find yourself achieving goals you once thought were out of reach. Fear will never disappear entirely. It's part of being human. But with the right tools and mindset, you can face it with courage, turning obstacles into opportunities and challenges into triumphs. Chapter 4. Building Resilience, Strength in the Face of Adversity. Resilience is the ability to bounce back from setbacks, adapt to challenges, and keep going despite difficulties. It's a key skill for overcoming fear and embracing growth. In this chapter, we'll explore how to build resilience by strengthening your mindset, embracing failure, and learning to thrive in the face of adversity. Understanding resilience. Resilience is not just about surviving challenges. It's about growing stronger because of them. It's the ability to keep moving forward, no matter what obstacles you face. But resilience isn't something you're born with. It's a skill that can be developed through practice and a shift in perspective. Ask yourself, what obstacles have I faced in the past, and how did I overcome them? How did those experiences shape me and my view of the world? How can I use those lessons to grow stronger today? By reflecting on past challenges, you begin to understand how resilience has played a role in your life and how you can build it further. Reframing setbacks as growth. A setback is not a failure but an opportunity for growth. When faced with challenges, resilient individuals don't see themselves as victims of circumstances. They see opportunities to learn and adapt. Reframing setbacks this way can help you maintain a positive mindset and persevere through adversity. Try this mindset shift. When something goes wrong, instead of thinking, this is the end, try thinking, this is a lesson. How can I grow from this experience? Remind yourself of past times when failure led to success or growth. This reframing allows you to build resilience by accepting that challenges are part of the journey and that they serve a purpose in your growth. Tools to build resilience. The power of perspective. Changing your perspective can significantly impact your resilience. When faced with adversity, try to focus on the lessons it's teaching you instead of the pain or frustration it's causing. Ask, what can I learn from this? Reflect, how has this situation prepared me for future challenges? This shift in perspective helps you focus on the positives, even in tough times. Self-compassion. Resilient people are kind to themselves during difficult times. They understand that setbacks are a natural part of life and treat themselves with the same care and compassion they would offer to others. Practice self-compassion by acknowledging that it's okay to struggle and that you deserve kindness, even when things are tough. The 10-second rule. When you face adversity, don't dwell on the problem. Instead, use the 10-second rule to refocus your energy. Pause for 10 seconds, take a deep breath, and remind yourself that you have the strength to overcome this. In those 10 seconds, repeat an empowering affirmation like, I am stronger than this challenge. This technique helps you interrupt negative thought patterns and regain control of your mindset. The power of support. No one is resilient on their own. Building a support system of people who believe in you can help you navigate tough times. Reach out to friends, family, or mentors when you need encouragement or perspective. Share your experiences and learn from others who have faced similar challenges. Having a strong support network allows you to tap into others' strength when you need it most. Exercise Resilience Journal. To strengthen your resilience, keep a resilience journal. Here's how. Identify a recent challenge. Write down a challenge you've faced recently. Reflect on your response. How did you respond? What could you have done differently? Find the lesson. What did you learn from this experience? Action plan. What steps can you take next time to bounce back even stronger? Review your journal regularly to track your growth and celebrate your progress, no matter how small. The rewards of building resilience. The more resilient you become, the more confident you'll feel in your ability to handle whatever life throws your way. Resilience turns fear and adversity into opportunities for growth and success. The more you practice resilience, the less control fear will have over you, and the more you'll embrace challenges as stepping stones toward your goals. With resilience, you'll develop the strength to face life's uncertainties and grow stronger with each obstacle you overcome. Chapter 5. Embracing the unknown, finding freedom beyond fear. The unknown is often the source of our greatest fears. Whether it's starting a new project, moving to a new place, or pursuing a new career path, the uncertainty that comes with stepping into the unknown can be overwhelming. However, embracing the unknown is one of the most powerful ways to break free from fear and unlock your full potential. In this chapter, we'll explore how to shift your mindset to see the unknown not as a threat, but as an exciting opportunity for growth. Understanding the power of the unknown. The unknown represents anything that lies outside of our control or understanding, and it's perfectly natural to fear what we can't predict or influence. However, the truth is that we spend much of our lives in the unknown. Whether it's meeting new people, exploring unfamiliar places, or trying new things, learning to embrace this uncertainty is a key step in overcoming fear. Ask yourself, what's one thing I'm afraid to try because it feels too uncertain? How have I grown in the past by stepping into the unknown? What possibilities are available to me if I embrace the unknown instead of avoiding it? These questions will help you reframe your relationship with uncertainty and see it as a pathway to personal growth. Reframing uncertainty as a catalyst for growth. When we view the unknown as a source of danger or threat, fear often takes control. But by reframing the unknown as a space full of potential and opportunity, we can begin to embrace it more openly. Try this reframing exercise. When you feel afraid of the unknown, remind yourself, this is a chance for new experiences, learning, and growth. Replace thoughts like, I'm not ready for this with, I will learn as I go, and this is a part of the process. Reframing uncertainty in this way helps you shift from a mindset of fear to one of curiosity and excitement. Tools to embrace the unknown. The beginner's mindset. A beginner's mindset is one of openness, eagerness, and lack of preconceptions when approaching new experiences. By adopting a beginner's mindset, you allow yourself to be more flexible, learn faster, and take on challenges without the burden of unrealistic expectations. Approach new situations as if you are a student, ready to absorb new knowledge and experiences. Let go of the need to have all the answers or to be perfect right away. This mindset reduces the pressure of the unknown and helps you focus on the excitement of the journey. Mindfulness and present moment focus. Fear of the unknown often stems from worrying about the future. Practicing mindfulness can help you stay grounded in the present moment, reducing anxiety about what's to come. Try this mindfulness exercise. Focus on your breath for 5 to 10 minutes, gently bringing your mind back to the present whenever you notice it wandering. When faced with uncertainty, focus on what you can control right now, rather than worrying about potential outcomes. By cultivating mindfulness, you can quiet your fears and approach the unknown with more clarity and peace of mind. Taking small, calculated risks. You don't have to leap into the unknown all at once. Start small by taking manageable risks that push you slightly outside your comfort zone. Begin with low-stakes risks, such as trying a new hobby or talking to someone you don't know well. Gradually increase the difficulty of the risks you take as you grow more comfortable with uncertainty. This gradual approach builds confidence and reduces fear, making the unknown feel less intimidating. Positive visualization of the unknown. When facing the unknown, visualization can help you imagine a positive outcome, which can calm your nerves and boost your confidence. Close your eyes and picture yourself succeeding in an unknown situation. Imagine the process as well as the result, focusing on how you'll feel once you've overcome your fear and achieved your goal. Visualization strengthens your belief that you can handle the unknown, making it easier to take action. Exercise, the unknown challenge. To get more comfortable with the unknown, try the unknown challenge exercise. Identify an area of your life where fear of the unknown is holding you back. Set a goal to take one small step toward embracing this unknown in the next week. Write down your thoughts and feelings before, during, and after taking this step. By tracking your progress, you'll be able to reflect on how taking small risks in the unknown helps you grow and build confidence. The rewards of embracing the unknown. The more you embrace the unknown, the more you'll realize that fear isn't something to avoid, but something to overcome. Each time you step into uncertainty, you expand your comfort zone, build resilience, and uncover new possibilities. The unknown becomes a source of freedom, rather than fear. When you embrace the unknown, you discover that your greatest growth often happens in the most unpredictable moments. With every leap into the unknown, you're not just overcoming fear. You're unleashing your full potential and opening the door to infinite possibilities. Chapter 6. The Power of Persistence, Moving Forward Despite Fear. Persistence is one of the most important qualities you can cultivate when facing fear and striving for personal growth. It's easy to give up when challenges arise, but those who persist, even when things get tough, are the ones who make the greatest progress. In this chapter, we'll explore how persistence can help you overcome fear, build resilience, and achieve lasting success. Understanding the role of persistence. Persistence is the ability to keep moving forward, even when the road ahead seems uncertain or difficult. Fear often leads us to question our abilities and causes us to hesitate or give up before we've given ourselves a chance to succeed. But persistence allows us to push through fear and stay focused on our goals, even when obstacles seem insurmountable. Ask yourself, when was the last time I wanted to give up on something, but I chose to keep going? What happened as a result? How can I use persistence to move forward in areas of my life where fear is holding me back? What small, consistent actions can I take to keep progressing, even if it feels uncomfortable? By reflecting on past experiences of persistence, you can see that it's often the key to overcoming fear and achieving success. Reframing challenges as opportunities for growth. Persistent individuals view challenges as stepping stones to success, not insurmountable obstacles. Each setback or difficulty is an opportunity to learn, adapt, and grow stronger. Rather than seeing fear as something to avoid, resilient individuals see it as part of the process, a sign that they are moving in the right direction. Try this reframing exercise. When you face a challenge, instead of thinking, "This is too hard," remind yourself, "This is an opportunity to grow." Reflect on past challenges you faced and how they ultimately made you stronger, wiser, or more capable. Reframing challenges this way helps you stay persistent and motivated, even in the face of fear. Tools to foster persistence. The power of small steps. Persistence doesn't mean doing everything at once. In fact, taking small, consistent actions is one of the most effective ways to build momentum and overcome fear. By breaking big tasks into manageable steps, you make progress without feeling overwhelmed. Try this strategy. Break down large, daunting tasks into smaller, achievable goals. Celebrate small wins along the way to keep yourself motivated. By focusing on incremental progress, you'll build persistence over time and move closer to your larger goals. The importance of routine. Having a routine can help you stay persistent, even when fear makes you want to quit. Routines create structure, reduce decision fatigue, and keep you on track toward your goals. Set aside dedicated time each day for tasks related to your goals. Stick to a routine, even when it feels difficult or uncomfortable. Consistency will help you build momentum and overcome fear. A solid routine will keep you grounded and moving forward, no matter how intimidating the journey may seem. The role of accountability. Having someone to hold you accountable can significantly increase your persistence. Whether it's a friend, mentor, or coach, sharing your goals and progress with someone else keeps you on track and motivated. Share your goals with a trusted friend or partner who will encourage you to keep going. Set up regular check-ins to track your progress and stay accountable to your commitments. Having someone to hold you accountable provides a sense of responsibility and helps you push through the fear of failure. The power of self-belief. Persistence is rooted in believing that you can succeed, even when fear tries to tell you otherwise. Cultivating self-belief is essential for pushing through tough times. Practice affirmations like, "I am capable of achieving my goals," or "I have the strength to overcome obstacles." Visualize yourself succeeding, no matter how difficult the journey may seem. Believing in your ability to persist through challenges makes it easier to keep moving forward, even when fear feels overwhelming. Exercise. Persistence tracker. To develop your persistence, create a persistence tracker. Identify a long-term goal that you want to achieve but have been hesitant to pursue because of fear. Break the goal down into smaller, manageable steps and create a timeline for each step. Track your progress daily, noting both successes and any obstacles you encounter. Reflect weekly on how you felt about your progress. What fears came up, and how did you push through them? By tracking your persistence, you'll see how small, consistent actions can help you move past fear and make significant progress toward your goals. The rewards of persistence. Persistence is the bridge between where you are and where you want to be. Each time you persist through fear, you grow stronger, more confident, and more capable of handling life's challenges. The more persistent you become, the less power fear will have over you. In the end, persistence is what separates those who achieve their dreams from those who let fear hold them back. With persistence, you can turn any challenge into an opportunity for growth and transform fear into fuel for your success. Chapter 7. Transforming fear into fuel, harnessing fear for growth and achievement. Fear is often seen as an obstacle to success, but what if it could be transformed into a powerful tool for growth? Fear, when understood and managed properly, can become a driving force that propels you toward your goals. In this chapter, we'll explore how to shift your perspective on fear and use it as fuel for your personal and professional growth. Understanding fear as energy. Fear is not inherently negative. In fact, it's a natural and powerful emotion that serves as an energy source. Fear triggers your body's fight or flight response, preparing you to take action when faced with danger or uncertainty. Instead of viewing fear as something to avoid, we can learn to channel it into positive actions. Ask yourself, how have I let fear control my actions in the past? And what could have happened if I'd used that energy differently? In what areas of my life can I turn fear into motivation to take action? What would happen if I welcomed fear as an opportunity to push myself further? By reframing fear as an energy source rather than a hindrance, you can begin to use it to fuel your growth and success. Reframing fear as a catalyst for action. Instead of allowing fear to paralyze you, try to see it as a signal that it's time to act. Fear often arises when you are on the verge of stepping outside your comfort zone and taking on something new. In these moments, fear can be reframed as a cue to move forward rather than retreat. Try this exercise. When fear arises, ask yourself, what is this fear telling me? Is it signaling a new opportunity or growth? Reframe the thought, I'm scared of failing, with, I'm excited to learn and grow through this experience. Use fear as an indicator that you are about to make a breakthrough. By shifting your mindset, you can transform fear into a motivating force that pushes you toward your goals. Tools for turning fear into fuel. The power of action. The most effective way to transform fear into fuel is by taking immediate action. Fear thrives on hesitation, so the longer you wait, the more it grows. By acting quickly, you break the cycle of fear and shift into momentum. Try the following. When you feel fear, take a small, immediate step toward your goal. This could be as simple as making a phone call, sending an email, or taking a physical step forward. Commit to action without overthinking, as action reduces fear's power and helps you move past it. Using fear as a motivator for preparation. Fear often arises from a sense of unpreparedness. Use this feeling as a signal to take action in preparation. The more you prepare, the less fear will control you. Before tackling something new, gather knowledge, plan your approach, and build your confidence. Preparation helps you feel more competent and less afraid, turning fear into motivation for thoroughness and readiness. Channeling fear into creativity. Fear can stimulate creativity by pushing you to think outside the box and come up with new solutions. When fear arises, try using it as a catalyst to innovate. Use journaling or brainstorming techniques to explore creative solutions when you're feeling fearful. Ask yourself, how can I turn this fear into something positive or creative? By turning fear into a tool for creativity, you can tap into new ideas and opportunities that you may have otherwise missed. Visualization with purpose. Visualization is a powerful tool, and when combined with the concept of using fear as fuel, it becomes even more impactful. When you're feeling fearful, visualize yourself not only succeeding but thriving because of your fear. Close your eyes and imagine using your fear as a source of energy, propelling you forward with clarity, confidence, and drive. Visualize the outcome you desire, feeling the emotions associated with your success. Visualization helps to anchor your fear in a positive outcome, transforming it from a source of anxiety to a powerful motivator. Exercise. Fear-fueled goal setting. To practice using fear as fuel, try this exercise. Identify a fear that is holding you back. Could be the fear of failure, rejection, or uncertainty. Reframe this fear. Write down how you can use this fear to fuel your growth. For example, I fear failing, but I can use that fear to prepare thoroughly and push harder. Set a goal that pushes you beyond your comfort zone. Break it into small, actionable steps. Commit to taking action every day toward this goal, using your fear as motivation to keep moving forward. By using fear to fuel your actions, you'll see how fear can actually propel you toward your greatest achievements. The rewards of transforming fear. When you transform fear into fuel, you open up new possibilities for growth and achievement. Fear no longer holds you back. Instead, it becomes a force that drives you toward success. Each time you face fear with courage and action, you build greater confidence and resilience. The more you practice transforming fear into fuel, the more unstoppable you become. Remember, fear will always be a part of the human experience, but it doesn't have to be something that stops you. By learning to embrace and harness fear, you can unlock your full potential and achieve the success you desire. Chapter 8. The Strength of Vulnerability Opening Up to Growth. In a world that often values strength, perfection, and self-sufficiency, vulnerability can be seen as a weakness. Yet, embracing vulnerability is one of the most powerful ways to overcome fear and unlock deep personal growth. Vulnerability allows you to be authentic, open to new experiences, and connected to others in meaningful ways. In this chapter, we'll explore how embracing vulnerability can transform your fear and lead to profound growth. Understanding vulnerability as strength. Vulnerability is the willingness to be open, authentic, and emotionally exposed, even when you fear judgment, rejection, or failure. It requires courage to show up as your true self, without the armor of perfection or pretense. Far from being a weakness, vulnerability is actually a strength. It's the gateway to connection, creativity, and personal growth. Ask yourself, when have I been vulnerable in my life, and how did it affect my relationships or personal growth? How does my fear of vulnerability hold me back from being authentic or taking risks? What would it feel like to embrace vulnerability as a powerful tool for growth? When you embrace vulnerability, you allow yourself the freedom to be imperfect, learn from your mistakes, and grow through your experiences. Reframing vulnerability. Fear or opportunity. Vulnerability often feels scary because it exposes us to potential harm, judgment, or rejection. But instead of seeing vulnerability as a threat, try to reframe it as an opportunity for growth and connection. When you allow yourself to be vulnerable, you open the door to new possibilities and deeper relationships. Try this reframing exercise. When you feel fear around being vulnerable, remind yourself, vulnerability is an opportunity to connect more deeply and grow through the experience. Challenge yourself to share something personal with someone you trust, knowing that it's a chance to strengthen your connection. Reframe the thought, I'll be judged if I open up, with opening up allows me to be true to myself and build authentic relationships. By reframing vulnerability in this way, you'll reduce fear and start to see it as a source of strength, not weakness. Tools for embracing vulnerability. self-compassion and acceptance. One of the keys to embracing vulnerability is practicing self-compassion. When we are kind and accepting toward ourselves, we are more willing to show our true selves, imperfections and all. Practice self-compassion by treating yourself with the same kindness and understanding that you would offer a friend. When you make mistakes, acknowledge them without judgment and use them as opportunities to learn. Self-compassion helps reduce the fear of vulnerability by allowing you to accept and love yourself as you are, flaws and all. Setting boundaries and protecting your vulnerability. While vulnerability is powerful, it's also important to protect it by setting boundaries. You don't have to share everything with everyone. Vulnerability is most powerful when shared in safe and trusting environments. Identify people in your life who you trust and feel safe with, and practice being vulnerable with them first. Set boundaries around how much you share and with whom, ensuring that your vulnerability is respected. By setting boundaries, you can embrace vulnerability in a way that feels safe and empowering. Mindfulness in vulnerability. Mindfulness helps you stay present in moments of vulnerability, allowing you to experience them without being overwhelmed by fear or anxiety. Try this mindfulness practice. When you feel vulnerable, take a few deep breaths to center yourself and calm your mind. Focus on the present moment and remind yourself that vulnerability is a part of the human experience. Let go of any judgment or fear, and simply allow yourself to be in the moment. Mindfulness helps you navigate moments of vulnerability with more ease and grace, reducing fear and enhancing your sense of inner strength. Building vulnerability through gradual exposure. Like any fear, vulnerability can be faced in small, manageable steps. By gradually exposing yourself to situations that require vulnerability, you can build confidence and resilience. Start by sharing something small and personal with a trusted friend or loved one. Gradually increase the level of vulnerability by sharing more of yourself in safe spaces, such as a supportive group or community. Each step you take builds your confidence and helps you realize that vulnerability is not something to fear, but something that enhances your life. Exercise, vulnerability journal. To help you embrace vulnerability, keep a vulnerability journal. Here's how. Identify a fear related to vulnerability, such as sharing your feelings, expressing your needs, or asking for help. Write about the fear, exploring what specifically makes you feel vulnerable and why it feels difficult. Challenge the fear by taking one small step toward vulnerability. For example, share something personal with a friend or express a feeling you've been holding back. Reflect on the experience in your journal. How did it feel to be vulnerable? What did you learn about yourself? How did it affect your relationships? This practice helps you become more comfortable with vulnerability and understand how it can lead to personal growth. The rewards of embracing vulnerability. When you embrace vulnerability, you open yourself to the richness of life. Vulnerability fosters deeper connections with others, enhances creativity, and builds resilience in the face of challenges. It allows you to show up authentically and experience life more fully, without the fear of judgment or rejection holding you back. Every time you embrace vulnerability, you increase your capacity for growth, connection, and emotional intelligence. Over time, you'll find that vulnerability becomes a source of strength rather than fear. It allows you to face challenges with confidence and authenticity, knowing that your true self is enough. Chapter 9. The Power of Resilience, Bouncing Back Stronger. Life is full of challenges and setbacks, and fear often arises in the face of adversity. But resilience, the ability to bounce back from difficulty, can transform the way you respond to fear and challenges. Resilience is not just about enduring hardship. It's about growing stronger through adversity and using those experiences to propel you forward. In this chapter, we'll explore how resilience helps you overcome fear, embrace growth, and thrive in the face of life's obstacles. What is resilience? Resilience is the capacity to recover quickly from difficulties, adapt to adversity, and maintain a sense of well-being despite setbacks. It's the mental toughness and flexibility that allow you to keep moving forward, even when things get tough. Resilience doesn't mean avoiding fear or hardship. It means having the strength to face challenges head-on and learn from them. Ask yourself, what challenges have I faced in my life, and how did I bounce back from them? How can I develop more resilience in the face of fear and uncertainty? What would my life look like if I were more resilient in overcoming fear? Building resilience allows you to move through difficult moments with more grace and confidence, knowing that you can overcome anything life throws at you. Reframing adversity. Fear as fuel for resilience. Fear often arises in the face of adversity, making us feel helpless or stuck. However, reframing adversity as an opportunity for growth can help you develop resilience. Every challenge you face is an opportunity to learn, adapt, and strengthen your inner resolve. Instead of seeing fear and adversity as obstacles, you can view them as stepping stones that build your resilience. Try this reframing exercise. When faced with a challenge, ask yourself, what can I learn from this experience? How can I grow stronger through this? Replace the thought, this is too hard, with this challenge is an opportunity for growth and resilience. Reframe fear and adversity as invitations to become more resilient. By shifting your perspective, you can turn adversity into a tool for personal growth and resilience. Building resilience through mindset. A resilient mindset is essential for overcoming fear and bouncing back from setbacks. Your thoughts, beliefs, and attitudes play a significant role in how you respond to challenges. By cultivating a growth mindset, you can train yourself to see setbacks as opportunities for learning and growth, rather than failures. Growth mindset versus fixed mindset. Growth mindset believes that abilities and intelligence can be developed through effort, learning, and persistence. People with a growth mindset are more likely to view challenges as opportunities and remain resilient in the face of adversity. Fixed mindset believes that abilities are static and unchangeable. People with a fixed mindset may avoid challenges, fearing that failure will reflect negatively on their abilities. To cultivate a growth mindset, try the following. Embrace challenges as opportunities to grow. Focus on the process of learning, rather than solely on the outcome. View setbacks as a normal part of the learning process and an opportunity to improve. By adopting a growth mindset, you'll build the mental resilience needed to overcome fear and face challenges with confidence. Tools for building resilience. Self-awareness and reflection. One of the most powerful tools for building resilience is self-awareness. Understanding your strengths, weaknesses, triggers, and emotional responses can help you navigate difficult situations more effectively. Practice mindfulness and reflection to become more aware of your thoughts and feelings. Reflect on past challenges and identify the strategies that helped you overcome them. Use journaling to track your emotional responses and gain insights into your resilience. Self-awareness helps you build resilience by allowing you to manage your emotions and reactions more effectively, especially in challenging situations. Support systems and social connections. Resilience is not just an individual trait. It's also about the support you have around you. Having a strong social support system can help you bounce back from adversity more easily. Surround yourself with people who encourage, uplift, and support you during tough times. Reach out to friends, family, or mentors when you need support. Join a community or group that shares your values and goals. Don't be afraid to ask for help when you're struggling. Social support helps you build resilience by providing emotional strength, perspective, and encouragement when fear or adversity arises. Self-care and well-being. Taking care of your physical, emotional, and mental health is essential for building resilience. When you're well-rested, healthy, and emotionally balanced, you're better equipped to handle stress and challenges. Prioritize regular exercise, healthy eating, and sleep. Practice relaxation techniques such as deep breathing, meditation, or yoga. Engage in activities that bring you joy and relaxation to recharge your energy. Self-care is essential for resilience because it strengthens your ability to recover from stress and adversity. Problem-solving skills. Resilience also involves the ability to problem-solve and adapt to new situations. Developing strong problem-solving skills helps you approach challenges with a clear, calm mind, allowing you to find solutions more effectively. Break down large challenges into smaller, manageable tasks. Stay flexible and open to different solutions or approaches. Focus on what you can control and take actionable steps toward solving the problem. By strengthening your problem-solving skills, you'll be able to handle difficult situations with greater resilience and confidence. Exercise Resilience Roadmap. To help you build resilience, create a resilience roadmap. Here's how. Identify a challenge or fear that you're currently facing or that you've faced in the past. Reflect on how you responded. How did you feel? What strategies did you use to cope? What worked and what didn't? Reframe the challenge. What lesson did you learn from the experience? How did it help you grow stronger? Create a plan for future challenges. Write down strategies you can use to build resilience when faced with future difficulties, such as reaching out for support, practicing mindfulness, or breaking down tasks into smaller steps. This exercise will help you map out a strategy for developing resilience and facing challenges with a positive mindset. The power of resilience in overcoming fear. When you build resilience, you develop the strength to face fear and challenges with courage and determination. Resilience allows you to keep moving forward, no matter how tough the journey gets. It enables you to bounce back from setbacks, learn from failures, and thrive despite adversity. With resilience, fear no longer holds you back. It becomes a part of the process of growth and achievement. Every time you face fear, you grow stronger, more capable, and more confident. Resilience is the key to turning fear into a source of motivation and success. Chapter 10. Embracing Change, the Catalyst for Growth. Change is a constant in life, yet fear often accompanies it. Whether it's a career shift, a relationship transition, or personal development, change can feel daunting. However, embracing change is one of the most powerful ways to overcome fear and unlock growth. In this chapter, we'll explore how to shift your perspective on change, step into the unknown with confidence, and use change as a catalyst for transformation. Understanding change and its role in growth. Change is inevitable. It's a part of life that brings new opportunities, challenges, and experiences. While fear often arises when facing change, it's important to recognize that change is not something to fear, but rather something to embrace. Change pushes us out of our comfort zones and into new territories, which is where growth occurs. Without change, we stagnate. Ask yourself, what changes have I resisted in my life, and why? How has change shaped me in positive ways in the past? How can I reframe my perception of change to see it as an opportunity for growth? When you begin to see change as a tool for growth rather than something to avoid, you'll be more willing to step into the unknown with courage and curiosity. Reframing fear of change. Embrace the unknown. Fear of change often arises from the unknown. We fear what we can't predict, control, or understand. This uncertainty can paralyze us, making us hesitant to take the first step toward change. However, reframing this fear can transform it from an obstacle into an opportunity. Instead of viewing change as something that threatens your stability, try reframing it as an exciting adventure full of potential. When you embrace the unknown, you open yourself to new possibilities and experiences that you wouldn't have encountered if you stayed in your comfort zone. Try this reframing exercise. When you feel fear around change, replace the thought, "I don't know what will happen," with, "I don't know what will happen, but this is an opportunity to learn and grow." Shift your perspective from, "I can't handle this change," to, "I have the strength and resources to navigate this change." Focus on the potential rewards and personal growth that come with embracing change. By reframing your fear of the unknown, you can approach change with excitement and curiosity instead of hesitation. Tools for embracing change. Mindset shift. From resistance to acceptance. One of the most effective ways to embrace change is to shift your mindset from resistance to acceptance. Resistance to change often comes from a desire to hold onto the familiar. However, when we accept change as a natural part of life, we become more adaptable and open to new experiences. Practice mindfulness to help you stay present and open to change. Remind yourself that change doesn't mean loss. It often leads to something better. Accept that discomfort and uncertainty are part of the growth process, and be patient with yourself during transitions. When you accept change rather than resist it, you make it easier to move forward and embrace new opportunities. Setting small, achievable goals. Change can feel overwhelming when viewed as a whole, but breaking it down into smaller, more manageable steps can make it easier to navigate. Setting small, achievable goals helps you stay focused, build momentum, and feel more in control. Identify small steps you can take that lead to the desired change. Celebrate each small win along the way to build confidence. Use these small victories as stepping stones to tackle larger changes over time. By focusing on small goals, you can move through change more smoothly and with a greater sense of accomplishment. Building flexibility and resilience. As you move through change, it's important to build flexibility and resilience. Change often requires you to adapt, learn new skills, and adjust your plans. Building resilience helps you navigate these challenges with confidence. Embrace a growth mindset by viewing change as an opportunity to learn and improve. Be open to adjusting your plans and strategies as needed. Cultivate patience and perseverance as you work through the discomfort that often accompanies change. The more flexible and resilient you are, the better equipped you'll be to handle change and adapt to new circumstances. Seeking support and guidance. Change can be easier to navigate when you have a support system. Whether it's friends, family, mentors, or coaches, having people who believe in you and offer guidance can help you move through transitions with greater ease. Reach out to trusted individuals for advice, encouragement, or a listening ear. Join communities or support groups that are going through similar changes. Don't hesitate to seek professional guidance when necessary, such as a therapist or career coach. Having support helps you feel less alone and more empowered to embrace change. Exercise Change Journal. To help you embrace change, keep a change journal. Here's how. Identify a change you're currently facing or one that you're resisting. Reflect on your feelings about this change. What scares you about it? What opportunities might it bring? Break it down into smaller steps. What's one small action you can take to begin embracing this change? Celebrate your progress. As you take steps toward embracing change, journal about the experiences and feelings that arise. This exercise will help you stay focused, reflect on your growth, and celebrate the courage it takes to embrace change. The rewards of embracing change. Embracing change leads to incredible rewards. Change brings fresh perspectives, new opportunities, and personal transformation. When you face change with an open mind and heart, you unlock your potential and move closer to the life you desire. By embracing change, you become more adaptable, resilient, and confident. You'll begin to see challenges as opportunities for growth and transformation, and fear will no longer hold you back from pursuing new goals and experiences. Change is a powerful catalyst for growth. When you learn to embrace it, you unlock the full potential of your life, knowing that every new beginning is an opportunity to become the best version of yourself. Conclusion: the journey of overcoming fear and embracing growth. As we come to the end of this journey, it's important to remember that overcoming fear and embracing growth is not a destination, but a lifelong process. The insights, tools, and strategies shared in this book are designed to empower you to face fear with courage, navigate challenges with resilience, and embrace the changes that come your way. However, the real transformation happens when you put these lessons into practice and begin to embody them in your daily life. Fear is not something that will ever fully disappear. It is part of the human experience. But you no longer need to let fear dictate your life. You have the power to manage it, to reframe it, and to use it as a stepping stone toward greater growth. Every time you step out of your comfort zone, every time you face the unknown with courage, you become more resilient, more confident, and more capable of achieving your dreams. Remember, growth occurs in the moments when we are willing to be uncomfortable, to push through fear, and to learn from adversity. It's through these challenges that we discover our true strength and unlock the potential that lies within us. As you move forward in your life, keep these lessons close to your heart. When fear arises, face it head-on with the tools you've learned. When change comes, embrace it as an opportunity for transformation. And when you feel doubt, remind yourself that you are capable of achieving anything you set your mind to. You are not alone in this journey. Everyone experiences fear and doubt, but it is those who choose to face them, who decide to embrace growth, that rise above. You have everything you need within you to break barriers, to overcome your fears, and to live the life you've always dreamed of. So go ahead, step into your greatness. Break through the barriers, face your fears with courage, and embrace the limitless possibilities of growth. Your journey begins now.